Hi guys, welcome back. This is part 2 of our stock market insights today, and we were able to cover in our previous video, we were able to cover the stocks from ICT. We first clicked all stocks and then we sorted it according to the number of trades with it highest to lowest as the settings, and then we were able to cover from ICT down to FGEN. So if you would like to watch that video, I have a link down below. Please go ahead and click that so you can review the other stocks as well. But in the meantime, I'd like to continue where we left off. We stopped at FGEN, so this time around we'll continue with Double Dragon. Let's find out how these stocks performed. Okay, so looking at the chart of Double Dragon, we do not see any signs of possible reversal yet. In fact, there was just a slight bounce, but then it was not sustained, so chances are more selling sentiment might even happen. Okay, because some people who already entered at this point might have taken profit already. So let us see if well, there's foreign buying happening. So I think the nearest possible support that I can see at the moment would be around 15.88. Okay, because previously there was some consolidation, meaning whenever the price hits the 15.88 level, there is a bounce that's happening, and there was also another attempt right here last February 26th. So it might dip some more, and let's see if it'll just stabilize within the 15.88 level. Okay, next is ABSP. Okay, ABSP and Holdings. So there are 708 trades here, and I don't like this kind of candlestick. This is actually a shooting star, and when that thing appears at the resistance area, chances are it will decline. At the same time, if you are to look at your RSI, it will be supported by the pattern that we see at the moment. Okay, we are already at the overbought level, meaning it's already a little bit pricey in terms of pricing. Okay, so chances are people will take profit and will bring the price back, I would say, to as low as 16.01 or 16 level, because that is where our MA20 lies. At the same time, you see right here, that used to be a resistance and then became a support over here. So it might revisit that before it goes up again. SCC, I think is starting to show us some signs of recovery, and I'd say 14.21 would be our nearest support. So as you can see, you're very near the support area, and if you're also to look back further, the price pattern showing here is on a decline, right? But if you are to see how your RSI behaves, it's actually doing a reverse. It's giving us a bullish divergence. That means there's a big chance that it might create some consolidation here before it moves up. Okay. Sorry about the noise in the background. FPH, you're already at the oversold level. However, we do not see any. Actually, there is. Let me just expand the weekly chart. You're very near. Well, let's see first if this area will hold. So that's the nearest support that we see because of the consolidation that happened right here. So I think it will first test that, and let's see if it will consolidate first, or sometimes, it bounces back very quickly. But if you are to look at your RSI, you are already within the oversold level. So for those people who are interested to accumulate, this is already a promising level at the moment. All right, do you see that? So let's talk about tech. Tech also is trying to create a support in this area. So wherever it is at right now, I think is already a good, not totally though, because our volume is still very small, but there's foreign buying. So you can test it out because this is actually, these are two areas that we have as a support, nearest support. But if there's a price breakdown, you know what, it might even reach up to this level. So those are the critical areas to watch out. 6.55 and 3.83 level. Okay, scroll down some more. VLL, be extra careful. We just broke the MA20 level right here. So there was a price breakdown, so chances are it might go down some more. And let's see this area. Okay, that's a support. This used to be resistance. There's a slight overshoot here, but I think that's already considered as a resistance, then became a support again in this level right here. So I see that there could be possible downtrend, some more downtrend, probably tomorrow in the coming days. CF 6.35 will sustain. MAC. Okay, MAC, we should watch out what happens right at the 8.74, because by then you will have a double bottom, and what you want, okay, what we want to see is an upward movement in terms of your RSI. Let's say it dips a little bit, but hopefully it just makes something like this. So while price is moving downwards or doing a double bottom right here, um, your RSI is giving us bullish divergence. If that is the situation or scenario, then there's a possible reversal in the coming days. But then again, if you want to get in, I suggest wait for a green candlestick to come out first before you do that. Something like this, right? It dipped and then there's a green. MWIDE still heavy selling. This was the previous support. It got broken. Let's see where is the nearest one. Let's make this weekly chart. Okay, oh my, the next possible area that I see, I'd say I'd be more conservative, and it could happen right here, 11.24. The reason why I said that is because it used this area. Now we're looking at the weekly chart. This area used to be a resistance, so there's a big chance that the price will revisit that. While it's true that we are already at the oversold area, then I still feel that it can still happen, right? Because currently we don't even see a sign of possible bullish divergence yet, still on a downtrend here. Okay, so be extra careful. MWIDE might still dip. LTG on a weekly chart might also dip some more up to this level. Okay, sometimes with this type of movement where all the stocks are crashing, it pays to look at the longer time frame, so you know where it could potentially bounce. So this used to be a resistance, okay, on a weekly chart. So there's a big chance that this stock might revisit that before it goes up again, because at the moment I don't see any signs of reversal. See that price was moving downwards while RSI is moving downwards while price is also moving in the same manner. So it's just heavy bearish at the moment. So that's on a weekly chart, but let's look at daily. Daily can still we're still outside the Bollinger Band, so just watch out because it might continue to dip, and I feel 5.97 is the next possible support. IMI is starting to show some signs, but let us see. Your RSI, nope, not yet. So where could it fall under? Where could it stabilize? 4.27. That's an area. Reason being, this used to be on a daily chart, this used to be a resistance, and then there was a resistance right here. So let's expand. Okay. Okay. Yep, not that far. Okay, 4.27. Okay, so let's just see if it will stabilize there. So it might dip a little more, but not that deep anymore. WLCON. WLCON is triggering your lower Bollinger Band. So I think it might dip some more. But let's see as we approach March 17, which is your X date. Let's see if it will start to bounce back. Okay, normally as we go near your X date, that's when we see price climbing up. ABA, you're at the oversold, but you have a red candlestick. So what does it mean? We might, two things, we can either stabilize at the area or it might continue to dip further. Okay, there was a gap down here, and yeah, a gap down here. So let us see if it will fill that gap, but it got already filled when it went up over here. Yes, if there's a price, if there's some more price breakdown that will happen, it might test this level first, right here. Okay, yeah, resistance, resistance, created a support here. Right, so two areas to watch out, okay? 0.72, if there's a breakdown in price, the next one would be 0.65. However, you're already at the oversold area. So what we are waiting for is for RSI to give us that bullish divergence. At the moment, we do not see that yet. This one is for San Miguel Food Beverage. Let us see. Double bottom over here. I think we are we're bound to reverse anytime soon. Look at your RSI, really giving us that bullish signal. So I think it will just stabilize within this range, okay, before it goes up. There you have it. Let's see. Someone followed us. There you go. Thank you guys for following us in Instagrams. I would also like to request and recommend that you do subscribe to our Facebook page. We are Invest in the Stock Market in Facebook, and I also have a YouTube channel, and we are Miss JD in YouTube. If you are to click this link in Instagrams, it'll route you to YouTube. So just hit that subscribe button so you can also support our channel. PNB. PNB, I think we are starting to move in the right direction in terms of RSI. While the price was moving downwards over here, your RSI is starting to show some bullish signals. But as you can see, sometimes it goes on an extended decline while your RSI is already showing that climb. So my take on this is to wait for the right volume to climb up. Sometimes when you see that spike in volume start to happen, then you'd know that some big institutions are already starting to accumulate volume. So the entire time while this price is dipping, they're already buying, buying, buying. That could be it, right? So if you're willing to wait, I'd say as you notice here, the dip is not that erratic anymore. Steady decline, but not in big percentages. You see that 0.33%. So I'd say wait for a green candlestick at any time, and then if you see a slight increase in volume, then that should already show a promising signal that, hey, you can already start accumulating. But then again, I'm not saying that you will reap the profit or gain profit right away, because it requires time to wait. Okay, so uh, next would be UBP, which is Union Bank. Union Bank is, I think, going to revisit the 57 level. No, 56.98 or 57 to be exact. Spike in volume right here, but I think it will just dip a little and check out 56.98. I hope we will see some good recovery right there. APC. APC, nice bounce for APC. I think we are also, look at that, your Bollinger Band is constricted and then starting to trigger the upper band. So I think guys, you should, if you're okay with the fundamentals of this company, check out their company profile and their financials. 0.39 would be a support area for me. Okay, you only had 316, 700. I feel that some traders will take profit and give you a chance at that discounted level. CHP also recovering. Okay, I think it's a good time to enter at this level. 0.37. Okay, you're just doing flat line over here. Price range in this area 1.37, but your RSI is already climbing up. So that is a possible sign of change in direction. So start accumulating if you're okay with the fundamentals. Let's see how the fundamentals. Positive Q3 of 2019. Okay. Feb 27. Okay. Imperador. Oh, Imperador climbed 3.14. With the kind of performance our market is doing at the moment, I feel that this is already very high, and I'm sure a lot of traders will take advantage of this 3.14% increase and they will take profit. You are at the overbought level, so be extra careful. I feel that some of them will take profit tomorrow, and we could even end with a red candlestick. AXLM. I think AXLM is currently sitting at the support level. There you have it, 2.74. In several occasions, we've seen it just bounce in the area. Look at that. Okay, so 2.74. Sun is starting to trigger a bounce too. 1.57. That used to be a resistance right here. Okay, became a support right here, and most likely will stabilize and move up right here. 2.43. See, price is moving downwards, right? Let's see if your RSI is ready. Yes, I think we are bound to change our direction right now. Got it. Foreign buying is already present, so promising for nickel. Web might even reach this part. It might continue to dip, guys, but we're very near our oversold area. Okay, so it might just dip a little more, but it will just touch the 2.33, and I feel that it will just stabilize and bounce right away. You are already at a very cheap level. Look at that massive sell-off and just flatlined in this area. MAH, okay. I think people will take profit. 50%. Okay. Be extra careful. There was a ceiling play, but unless there's a, what happened to Feb 27? Okay, so be extra careful, guys. Sometimes when we have a ceiling play, the next day, on the first 30 minutes to an hour of the day, it will shoot further upwards. But then again, midday or end of last leg of the market, it'll dip. Okay, it'll push the price higher partially and then dip second half of the day. So be extra careful if you're not so confident yet in trading momentum play. I suggest find another stock. We cannot afford to just lose our money in these types of play. So RRHI, think it's just stabilizing. Yeah, it's already moving upwards here. And this is a doji. And this, when this comes out at the support level, it could also mean a possible change in direction. Okay, so look at that. Possible area of support. There's a slight overshoot in one of the weeks here, but most of the consolidation happened within that range. So I consider that as our support still. And again, it was also touched in this level. Another one right here. So I feel strongly in this area. 70.55. Okay. What about PCOR? PCOR still on a decline right here, right? There was a stabilization that happened here, but there was price breakdown, so that's not a good story. So let us check if while the price is moving downwards right here, your RSI is already giving us an advanced signal, but my take, wait for a green engulfing candlestick to come out. But then again, I'd say put this in your watch list as early as now so you can monitor the next moves of the stock. All right, so I think that is it for our second batch or part 2 of our stock market insights for today, February 27. Please do subscribe to our channel and chat with you again soon. Bye bye for now.